Hey everybody, this is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. How's it going? It's Monday. Are you motivated this Monday? I'm going to be honest with you guys. No, I'm not. I really didn't get much sleep last night. I think it's with my anxiety, what's going on in the world. I haven't been drinking too much of the Monster, but before we continue, my thoughts and prayers are with the people that are affected by Hurricane Ian. It's like a war zone. From what I know, the latest death toll was 60 something. You know, God bless them all. And all that. What else could happen? You know, we're a nanosecond away from a nuclear disaster. In Europe, hopefully not here. Elon Musk was trying to bring peace, you know, and I think a Ukrainian diplomat or whatever said, you know, fuck off. You know, like, really? I mean, so you guys have to stay positive. I have to stay positive. I have to keep my anxiety in check. I have to keep me in check. That's the most important. You know, it's a beautiful day in my neck of the woods, right? It's about 85, 86 degrees out. No breeze though. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe a little bit. We're gonna do something different today, and it has to do with a box and topics. I'm gonna come up with a catchier name than topics from a box or whatever, you know. But for the people in Florida, you know, especially the Fort Myers area, Lee County, keep the faith, stay strong. You know, be thankful for and grateful for what you have, even though it's devastating and depressing to lose maybe your house, your memories, your belongings, maybe a pet or pets, you know. just be thankful that you still have your life. You know. But I don't think a lot of people are gonna be moving to Florida anytime soon. Cheers, guys. Top Monster. It's the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! What the heck? Oh, that was Cherokee chasing a butterfly. So I got paper here, right? And I got markers. I got got the box. You know what? And so we're just gonna, write down random questions and all that. But yeah, my anxiety's pretty. It's stable. And maybe I shouldn't be drinking Java Monster. Usually when I feel like there's going to be a panic attack coming on or whatever, I don't drink any Java Monster. Maybe Coca-Cola or iced tea or water. And all that. But yeah. Today, I'm using the ironing board as my stand. Heck! I try to, every day, one of my goals is to get outside. To be outside, to get, sunshine. And everything else. So, I really want to, I really have to get more organized, I know that. Organize with, and prioritize what I really need to do. Especially with the stream. I've been using my cell phone for streaming, but I really want to get back to the way I had my stream. Not all glitchy and pixelated and the sound is awful and whatever. But just to, sit down, do my thing. I really want to show you what my latest interests are and what I have been doing. AI is on the rise, and the technology is moving at a fast pace. Elon Musk the other day actually unveiled his humanoid robot, which didn't go well. They had to push the robot out on stage, and I mean, the presentation is, you know, well, we know robots can do that. You know, like just pouring stuff and, you know, just walking and, I don't know. But, I haven't been doing any deep fakes lately. I have a lot on my, Adobe software, the videos that I'm still, you know, creating. The rise of AI art is, I'm telling you, you really have to be fascinated on what AI can do, or what AI can create, but at the same time it's scary, you know. Oh. Airplane. Lately, I just feel like, because my back's been better and everything else, and I just feel like I just want to be outside. And now I feel like I'm free, so to speak. So, let's start by writing topics. Random topics. Whatever comes in my head. Whatever you guys come up with. You know. You know. So, we have a green piece of paper. And we'll just tear the paper and then just put it in the box. So, this marker is about to run out of ink. But, alright, so alright. Let's see. My mind has drawn a blank. Let's see. One topic should be name a meal that you haven't had in a long time. I know this is sloppy. So we'll put, you know what? All right, there we go. All right, so there's one. I know it's sloppy writing. And we're gonna fold this up and put it in the box. What do I like? What do I like? What do you like doing in the fall? Hold it up. Hold it up. Put it in the box. I'll I'm thinking here. What movie would I like to see? All right, wait. What movie would you like to see soon? This is a lot harder than I thought. What YouTuber, hold on. What YouTuber do you currently watch on a regular basis, or I should say daily basis. I should have actually done this before the stream. I hear a dog barking. His name is Taco. He's a Chihuahua. He loves chasing after my cats, or any cats for that matter. But he just chases them. He doesn't, like tackle them and bites them or anything. He just chases them around. I'm gonna say, alright, Pete. What do you miss from Jersey? Hey, Pawnee. Pawnee. If you could, what's the one thing you would change about me? About me. Well, here she comes. Hi, little girl. There's nothing in that box for you. The other night, on Friday night, Jim left work early and he went to Walmart to do some shopping before he came home, and he was trying to call me, and I was streaming from my cell phone. So after I got done streaming, I called him back. I said, are you okay? He's like, yeah. I said, well, what did you call me? I'll be getting a text from him. But anyway, so Jim was gonna ask me what kind of creamer I want for my coffee and stuff. I'm seriously trying to crack down on how many Java Monsters I drink during the day. And Java Monster, any kind of Monster is expensive now. And so, oh, my ice water fell. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. So I told him, I said, listen, before you come home, and he just finished, like, what, grocery shopping, right? I said, go to Taco Bell. And he said, well, what do you want from Taco Bell? I said, anything. You know? And then he's like, well, I already got a pizza. And I'm like, well, we can have it tomorrow. So he apparently went to Taco Bell. He got, like, I guess those tacos in a box or whatever. It came out to $15 and something. So there was, like, burritos and tacos. And by the way, he actually had a burrito and taco. And all that. So, I guess he didn't have the taste for pizza anymore. So, we had the taco box on the counter, on the kitchen counter, and this little one gets up and climbs in the taco box. Got all comfortable and she's all snuggly in the taco box. So I guess any box she finds or is around, she tries to get in the box. Or she's very nosy. Right? This afternoon she got sick. Jim cleaned it up. So, alright, I'm trying. I guess another question would be, do you want any more cats. On. Or dogs. What would I tell a newcomer in AA or NA? Like, what's the most important thing? And I hear sirens going off. I hope that whoever's in that ambulance will be okay. Alright, so, what's the suggestion what suggestions am I would you give a newcomer in sobriety, AA, NA? I hate when I do this. What? All right. What? What helps you the most with an anxiety. And that's you know, that's important, right? Since it's Monday, Motivation Monday, we should put this. What motivates you well, I think this marker died. He's over there looking for something. So, if you guys have any suggestions for topics in the box, just let me know. What motivates you to stay sober? Clean. I'm thinking here. What's he looking? I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. What's on your mind this second? You still have paper left. I don't know. I'm still trying to think here. and my foot's falling asleep. But I hope you guys are staying positive and doing what you love to do, whether it be streaming, playing games, maybe, painting, creating something, making videos. Maybe it's helping somebody out. I had an idea too. I say I'm trying to think of stuff that's just what what's your favorite quality about your husband? What? Hold on. What? Recovery slogan. What recovery slogan helps you the most? it's just crazy. I'm trying. I don't know. I don't. We'll think of other topics to put in the box. Tell you the truth, my mind is like. It's just random thoughts. And everybody has random thoughts, you know. But my anxiety is really it's not good. I actually, the other night, last night, I actually played on Global Poker. Thanks to my friend Austin. I'm gonna kill him for, you know. I haven't played poker in so long. The last poker I ever played was on a video game. It was either Prominence Poker, Poker Club, or Four Kings Casino. Now that, and I went on a table, and the table's name was Oklahoma City. I wonder why I went on there. And I think I was like 3 hands, 4 hands in, and this guy got 4 kings, quad kings. He went all in. I had a full house. He got quad kings. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it's starting already. What the random card generator, you know? Then I was thinking about this. When I retired from poker, there's like these bots, okay, that, you know, you can get these bots, poker trackers, odds calculators, you know, and whatever. And there's a lot of sites back then that were cracking down on them, but at the same time, they really didn't care. The bots, the collusion, you know, like the cheating, yeah, they cared about that. But with poker trackers and odds calculators, they didn't really mind. And so I actually asked a friend of mine, Mike Caro, who's the professor of poker, you know, don't you think it ruins the integrity of the game, especially on the internet. And he didn't think so. I was like, what are you talking about? Really? You're not playing with the person, you're playing with, I mean, bots. The bot players aren't perfect, okay? But still, you know? And that really rubbed me the wrong way. What his answer was. You know? I didn't look to see if they have odds calculators. They probably do. They probably do. You know, I should look that up. Not to use them. I don't use that stuff. I use my intellect and my smarts and my poker expertise. You know. And all that. It was fun playing poker again. You know, I talked to the guy that beat me with quad kings and all that. I was starting to get in my groove again. You know, but what really was stressing me out when I was playing poker was, it wasn't about losing, because I was doing pretty good. It was actually my computer was lagging. And, the latency was terrible. So I would bet on a hand, you know, knowing I had the nuts, and I would, you know, and the timer would go down. I'm like, what the hell? There was a few times where it sat me out. You know. I miss my Jersey internet every day. I really do. But then I was talking to this other guy that had a sign on his avatar like GP Live. I said, oh, are you on Twitch? And he says, no. You might be thinking about somebody else. Now, I swear, when I used to play on Grinders, there was a guy named Z-Man. So Z-Man said, well, he goes on Global Poker, you know, the Global Poker channel on Twitch. He says it's a great Twitch community, and then he's like, I'm in like the middle of a hand and stuff, right? And he's like, he says, go on the stream and tell them you're a streamer, and they'll shout you out. And I'm like, okay. And as the timer runs out, I'm like betting whatever, right? And I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't sit out. I was like, just give me a minute and stuff. They finally sat me out. They finally kicked me off the table. And all that. And so I went on Twitch to Global Poker. And I said, hey everybody, you know, I'm new here and I used to play poker all the time. And, you know, anybody hear of Grinders and Face Up and all this stuff? I said, you know, I'm out of retirement, but thank God, you know, but thanks to my friend Austin, Wicked Clown, he got me back into it again. You know, and I spoke to a couple people on, and two, my lag was so bad that I didn't know what was going on the stream because it was frozen, but the chat kept going, and all that. And they shouted at me, and I said, I didn't have to do that because I'm rebuilding my channel, and so I spoke to a young lady from Canada, and I spoke to a guy from New York, and he mentioned something like, well, you should be grateful that you're in Oklahoma, not in New York and stuff. I said, yeah, but Oklahoma doesn't have fresh seafood and the Jersey Shore. Boy, there's a lot of planes flying. And I said, just because I live in Oklahoma, I mean, I watch the news, and I mean, what's going on in the tri-state area of Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey, I get upset over. And I thank God that I left when I did. And but yeah, I had fun talking to other poker players, and I love when the young lady said to me, "Are you a male or female?" Rocket Queen 71. Queen should have, gave her the single. But anybody can be anything on the internet, right? I said, I'm female. I have the hardware to prove it. And then, so the stream ended and they were going to host somebody else. I said, I got to get off this thing. Will I be playing poker tonight? I don't know. I seriously don't know. I told Jim about, the poker site, Global Poker, and I think he was thinking, oh, here we go. She's starting up again. I think he has a big concern about that. Nah. I still love poker. I still love the game. But when I was really involved with the poker years ago, I would watch poker shows, poker videos. I actually have autographed pictures of Jennifer Harmon, Patty Duke, and Phil Hellmuth. And all that. I still have my poker memorabilia in the closet. Will I be getting fully involved again with poker? I seriously doubt it. I say that now, but I seriously doubt it. Hell, I haven't even played any video games. There's a couple of video games I really want to get, but because of the circumstances, financial circumstances, I'm not. Because of my medical bills and everything on the rise because of inflation, we have no savings. We have no, safety net. And that's not good. And so, I haven't been spending money on anything. The other night, I went to Amazon and got Monster for him and me, and then, like, cat treats. But other than that, I don't want to get myself in too deep with the poker again. I wasn't a gambling addict. I was never in the red. I never borrowed money from anybody. But when Black Friday happened in the poker world, when the cheating scandals started to happen with Full Tilt Poker, Ultimate Bet Poker, and if you are a poker player, and you used to play on Ultimate Bet, you should check out this documentary on Ultimate Bet. It's very detailed about the cheating scandal and what was involved, who was involved, and everything else and stuff. And I personally knew 2 people that were involved. Actually 3, but the 2, they were husband and wife, and they started up the poker site Face Up. And their names is Bonnie Leanhouse and Christian Leanhouse. Now what? Face Up was actually a pretty good site for its time because you can actually show yourself on your webcam, it was innovative. And that was pretty cool. I have a lot of fun times playing poker. I think, the reason why I'm reluctant to really go back to playing poker is because of these cheating scandals in the past. The sites I was involved with, I just, I think I had that in back of my mind. You know. And when I was on Grinders and stuff, I was the troublemaker and stuff because I knew what the owner David Webb was doing. You know. And but I got the last laugh, pretty much. And here all these other people from Grinders Poker was sending me Facebook messages and saying, "I'm sorry, Rocket, you were right." I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know. A lot of recovering addicts and alcoholics do I smell something burning other than my cigarette? Anyway, a lot of addicts and alcoholics, and even people that aren't addicts and alcoholics, you really have to be careful on falling into addiction with gambling. Gambling is just like alcoholism, addiction, sex addiction, and it affects the same pleasure zone in the brain. So you ever go to a casino or maybe online and all that stuff, and you win, right? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna play another hand, or I'm gonna, spend a couple more. And basically, you're chasing that high. Especially if you lose, you want, you're chasing that high. And that's why a lot of elderly people, they'll go to the casinos with their senior citizen group or whatever. My grandmother used to do that. Once a month, she would go down to Atlantic City. She didn't have a problem with gambling. She just enjoyed going down there with her friends and all that stuff. But a lot of elderly people fall into that trap, especially if they're a widower, they're dealing with a death, they're grieving, they're depressed, and whatever. And now it's so easily accessible. These online casinos. Anybody, especially the elderly, could fall in that trap. I've known people that lost their families, their houses, everything. In Oklahoma here, I live about maybe 25 minutes away from a casino. It only has slot machines in it, but still. And I only went there once. My husband and I, we were waiting to see a movie. So I said to him, why don't we go to the casino just to kill some time? My husband's against gambling. My husband's against, And I'm like, It's only for fun. Especially slot machines. Slot machines are for fun money. Despite what you see on Twitch with the slot, slots and stuff like that. For us average folks, it's for fun money. If you really want to win real money, you have to play on the tables. So we went to the local casino. This is like what? I guess I was here for a couple months or whatever. So we went in there. It was $3 to take out $20. I was like, really? That's insane. Anyway, so I went to the ATM, got $20 out and stuff, and I like to check the place out. I have sort of like a spidey sense, I guess. I don't know when it comes to slots. And there was times I won a lot on slots too. So I would be, checking, the slots out and stuff like that. Well, lo and behold, there was a Pac-Man slot machine. And I was like, oh, really? I said, this is the one I want. This one. I put in a dollar. First spin, I hit. and I was like, so I got, I got the coins and all that, and that was it. First time in an Oklahoma casino. First time I spun on a slot machine in Oklahoma and I hit. And so I said to my husband, let's go. Let's go. And he's like, what, you're not going to play anymore? I said, no. I said, we have a movie to catch. No. So I guess he was shocked. Like, but the most mistake that people make on slots, or, on tables, mostly slots, is they put it all back in the machine. They don't know when to quit while they're ahead. And also on this global poker site, if you're on a table for, I guess, an hour or whatever, like a certain time limit, they will sit you out, or they'll, so I guess that's good in a way, where they monitor your gambling habits or whatever. A couple years ago, before the pandemic hit, I wanted to go to the Hard Rock Casino in Tulsa for my birthday, and the pandemic hit and everything was shut down and all that. Actually, my husband's adopted son worked there for a long time. He was actually the only employee that worked there for like a long time, and because of health issues and whatever, he left. But yeah, Actually, I know another friend that, in Oklahoma, that is. She used to work at Walmart, the local Walmart here, and they weren't giving her hours and all that stuff. She's like, screw this. And she's actually a security guard and now, you know, I couldn't do that because of various reasons. I wish I could, you know. But there's a lot of jobs I would like to do, but because of my past, I can't. I know a lot of recovering alcoholics that are bartenders, which you know, why? For some, I guess it keeps their memory green. But I couldn't do that. It's not because, you know, I might relapse. I don't think that's the case at all. But you never know, because addiction and alcoholism, it could creep up on you without you really giving yourself a reality check, and bam, you're off the races again. Well, it's such a beautiful day out. I'm very grateful for what I have now. Oklahoma, in comparison to Jersey, is a lot more peaceful. Especially now. What are you... Cherokee. I would like to explore more in Oklahoma and Utah. I would like to actually go to the crossroads where the four corners of the states meet, which is Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona. I like to go to the Grand Canyon. Oh. Cherokee, come here. He's sitting by the shed. I guess waiting for something. Right? Enjoy the simple things, guys. Enjoy the simple life. You know, don't worry about, you know, the white noise on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, whatever, you know, YouTube. You see it, you hear a lot of it on the news about people's mental health now, people falling into addiction because of the pandemic, and now it's, you know, because of the, you know, social media and whatever, you know. I know I fall into the rabbit hole sometimes with certain things. But when I feel that my anxiety is coming on or whatever, I turn everything off. Last night, you know, my anxiety was bad. I took medication, Vistrol, which is not addicting, and I told my husband, I told Jim, I said, I have to lay down. I have to lay down. I can't deal with this. I hate going into a full-blown panic attack. To me, that's like the worst. My panic attacks have been better, a lot better. But when I start feeling anxiety, I'm like, oh, please don't turn into a full-blown panic attack. Please. Oh. Alright, so we're going to do this, right? Here's the box. And there's top inside. And here we go. Okay, first, folded up paper from the box. First topic from the box. And the question is, do you want more cats or dogs? No. I don't want any more cats we have enough. As far as dogs, I actually miss having a dog. I miss Cody. Cody passed away a couple years ago, and then I'm sorry. Cody passed away last year, and then Chips, my cat, passed away. Like, he just went off somewhere and nowhere to be found. So, I told Jim I want a dog. Not a huge dog. Maybe a medium-sized dog. Not a Chihuahua. No. Maybe a medium-sized dog. I was thinking about, corgis because of Queen Elizabeth. But pet food is getting really expensive. It's like for 40 cans for wet cat food, it's like $28 and something. It's crazy. So we'll hold off on getting a dog. So, alright, so that's one. You want to help me pick Cherokee? I guess not. Okay. Look. What do you miss about Jersey? Not much. Not much now. We just talked about that, what? A few minutes ago. Of course I miss my friends. Okay? I miss my family. I miss my mother. She's in a nursing home back in Jersey. I wish that wasn't the case, that she's in a nursing home, but I miss the Jersey Shore. I miss Sussex County. Just going for a ride in Sussex County, and I miss Cambiotti's. Cambiotti's is a pizzeria actually run by my mom's ex physical therapist's son, and the place is called Cambiotti's Tomato Pie, and their garbage pie was so good. They would have artichokes on it. They would have black olives, sausage, hamburger meat, meatball, pepperoni, peppers, onions. I'm starting to get hungry now. Pizza around here is no comparison to what Jersey or New York does. They don't know how to make pizza in Oklahoma. They really don't. The one good place in Oklahoma that I went to for pizza was Savastano's. And they make authentic Chicago deep dish pies. And oh, that was so good. I miss cheesesteaks. That's another thing they don't know how to make around here. But I make it myself. I miss ShopRite. ShopRite grocery store. I will admit, you know, at first when I moved to Oklahoma, you know, they had like the Super Walmart, you know, the Super Walmart store with, you know, the grocery store in it, you know, has everything in it and stuff. But they don't have any sales on anything. You know? I mean, I went to Cash Savers, which is sort of like it's a grocery store and whatever. But I miss my ShopRite, especially during the holiday season. You know, I would order, you know, trays online for Christmas Eve, because I did that. I would have all these people over, and I would, you know, get like, you know, like a shrimp and crab claw platter, you know, sushi, you know, sandwiches, you know, and all that stuff. And they have Aldi's here. We haven't been there in a long time. They have Reese's here. I like Reese's, but Jim calls it the rich man's grocery store. So, yeah, I miss my ShopRite. I actually went in my closet. I had to look for something in one of my containers, okay? And I actually packed like a mug in it, you know, so it wouldn't break, and it was a ShopRite bag. Like, no, it's ShopRite. I miss ShopRite. Yeah, I miss ShopRite. So don't tell. I think Cherokee is on the roof of the shed. Okay. Shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on, hurry up. What's wrong with your ear? Come on. Here we go. All right. Ow! He doesn't have time for the camera. He's a daddy's boy. Alright. Here's another question topic from the box. I know it's messy, you know. Well, oh well. What movie would you like to see soon? First of all, I don't like any of the superhero movies. The one story I would really like to see now, and it came out, it's an independent film. It came out September 27th, and it's called A Love Story. And I'm actually doing a deep fake with that too on my Adobe editing software. A couple of months ago or whatever, when I was in my creative mindset, when I was doing my deep fakes and whatever, I was like, well, what can I do? I want something that represents, you know, Jim and I, our story. So, I came across A Love Story, which is set in Colorado, and the producer or director from Reservation Dogs is in it, and there's another, I forget her name. And when I saw the trailer, I said, yeah, that's us. That's almost our story right there. You know, I actually cried during the trailer. I said, oh, that is so us right now. Right? So, I showed Jim the trailer and stuff, and he said, yeah, that sort of is similar to our situation, even though we met on Xbox. But, you know, there's certain things that reminded us of our journey, so to speak, with our relationship. So, I got that cooking in the video editor from Adobe. I have all these deep fakes that I'm doing. And like I say, when I do deep fakes, I don't do it in a malicious way. I do it all for fun. You know, but of course, people, certain kind of people just, you know, do anything. But yeah, Love Story, I want to see. I think there's a couple others and stuff, but superhero movies don't fancy me anymore. No remakes of movies either. Oh, and there's another one of a musician, an Australian musician. Her name is Candace. I forget her name. But she deals with a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, depression, and all that. And I would like to see that also. What helps you the most with anxiety? Not drinking Java Monster. Not drinking Java Monster. Watching YouTube videos that make me laugh. Like the Carol Burnett show, Johnny Carson's show. Maybe Zedication. if that doesn't work, and I usually like just lay down for a while, or I'll try to talk to, if my husband's home, talk to my husband, or if I'm in a crisis with my panic attacks or whatever, I usually call a crisis line. If all else fails, and I actually have an iPad, and so I can FaceTime with a counselor. It's a specialized iPad that's a part of the local behavioral health center, and it works. Sometimes I get people that are just there for the paycheck, but most of the time it does work. All right. And another one. What do you like doing in the fall? Well, not falling, that's for sure. Not tripping up and falling. What I like to do in the fall. I love Halloween, as you can see. I'm a psychopath. Yeah. Yeah. I like going out haunted houses. When I was in Jersey, I had one of the best haunted houses on the block and stuff. We don't have kids around here and stuff, so I don't put up my decorations or anything else and whatever. But I like to go to like harvest festivals. Last year, after I got a shot in my back, we went to a harvest festival at Pleasant Valley Farms around here, and they had like, you know, hay rides, you know, which we went on, and they had, you know, like merchants that you can buy from, and, you know, overpriced trinkets they sell, right? And it was huge. I actually went down a slide at Pleasant Valley Farms. You know, I was the only big kid sliding down that thing, and that thing was fast. I went, and thought I was gonna run into people. Of course, I wanted to get a pumpkin. I don't know. Okay, so they had pumpkins all over the place. And here I found the perfect one. It was like that big and stuff. And of course, I did this, you know, with my back, right? I just got a shot in my back a couple of days before. And here I'm lifting up this big pumpkin. This pumpkin cost $19. 19. And The sad part about it is I didn't, you know, cut it out or anything. It just sat there on the front step. But $19, I mean, that was ridiculous. I mean, Walmart has pumpkins for $5, you know. But when we were there at Pleasant Valley Farms, I wanted to get like homemade apple butter. And even the canned stuff was expensive. It was like $15 for like... They didn't have apple butter. They had pumpkin butter. I never had that before. But we didn't get it because we weren't going to spend $17 on a little thing like that. I think it was like 8 ounces or something. So, but yeah, I like going to haunted houses. I love going to harvest festivals. I like drinking fresh apple cider. I love making butternut squash, or I'm sorry, acorn squash with meals. When I cook acorn squash, I bake it for $3.50 for about an hour and a half. Put brown sugar and butter, and so good. Especially like with meatloaf, you know, and or like a London broil or something like that. Name a meal that you haven't had in a long time. Well, right off the bat, meal that I haven't had in a long time is leg of lamb with mashed potatoes, green beans, a nice cucumber salad on the side. Lamb is very expensive. Very expensive. And my grandmother, who came from New Zealand, would make leg of lamb at least once a month. So, to me that would be heaven, a treat, if I had leg of lamb with mashed potatoes and gravy and so, but I don't think I'm gonna have leg of lamb anytime soon, or even lamb chops. They have like the ground beef, the ground lamb and stuff in 5-pound packets. I'm sure that's a lot of money, you know, so I'm not gonna have that anytime soon. I'm going to end the stream now, guys, because I'm actually getting flushed. I'm getting sweaty. I don't know why. I might have to lay down for a little bit. But thanks for joining me on my stream, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope the stream gets better. I hope I can figure out what's going on with my computer and whatever it could be. Like I said, my hick internet. But we'll see. I enjoy the time with you guys. especially out here. And if you guys are having a hard time with depression, with anxiety, panic attacks, drugs and alcohol, whatever, reach out to somebody that you know that you can confide in and trust, and just say, I really need to talk, I need help, can you help me here? It does make a world of difference, you know. And if you know of anybody that is having a hard time, reach out to them, show them you care. The one simple thing you can always do is just talk to them. It makes a world of difference. And once again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people that were affected by Hurricane Sandy. Oh my God! Oh my! Brain fart again. My thoughts and prayers go out to all the people that were affected by I was gonna say it again. What the heck? Let's do this again. I'll get it right this time. My thoughts and prayers go out to all the people that were affected by Hurricane Ian. For those that lost loved ones, their houses, their pets, their livelihoods, may God grant them comfort and strength during this time. And with that, thanks for joining me in my neck of the woods, guys. I'm Rocky Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma, and I'm signing off. Later, guys. Be good to each other. Lift people up. Don't tear them down. Do the right thing, guys. Do the right thing. Catch you later. See ya.